Google Ads is going to disrupt SEO in the coming years. And this is something that I've been thinking about for a very long time inside of my business, because our business, when we started, was so solely focused on SEO as a service. Now it's gone more towards website design development, SEO, and pay-per-click. Now the reason why I'm making this video today is because I realized the other day when I made a search inside of Google search for a new pay-per-click campaign that we recently launched for one of our clients, BBB attorneys, I realized that the first pay-per-click result, the text was immensely expanded. And this got me wondering, if Google's testing how to make the text bigger on the Google AdWords, that's the result that's going to get clicked on. So here's kind of my theory into how Google AdWords is going to play out and how it's going to effectively take out SEO. A while ago, when I was doing some research, I noticed that some ranking fluctuations did happen when people were running pay-per-click ads. Now, know that this is probably one of the biggest myths inside of SEO, that it doesn't help your search results rank higher in the search engines. But there is one thing that we know about Google AdWords. Not only is it testing new things each and every day onto how it can make more money for their advertisers, because at the end of the day, Google makes money when their clients make money. So when I was doing this research, I realized that what if Google starts to make SEO recommendations and SEO placements based on advertising history and advertising spend inside of their network? Now I'm going to tell you why that is so important in a second here. First and foremost, it's important because if you are in the rank and rent business model, which I absolutely don't recommend that you go into that business model in today's world, if you are in the rank and rent business model where you're generating leads and then selling those leads to other businesses, then you probably know that SEO is your primary strategy, so you don't have to pay for traffic. Now in reality, Google's job is to identify which businesses are real and which businesses are fake, because it's trying to determine to the user what's the best research result that they can deliver when that person makes that search. And this is so critical because if you are going and searching something and it's not a real business, it's just some webmaster that spammed Google search results, that person may not use Google as much as they're going to use something like Bing, Yahoo, or their other competitors like DuckDuckGo if they're going to show more accurate results. So Google's trying to show the most accurate result it can locally for you when you go and make a search. Now, why is that important when it comes to PPC? Well, if there's one thing that advertisers or marketers can't fake, it's spend on a platform. If you look at a Google account's ad history and you see that that account has spent $1 million in the last 24 months or so, and then you look at a rank and rent website that's registered on the Google network and that account has spent $0 in the past 24 months, Google's going to believe that the one that spent $2 million is much more authoritative, much more legitimate, should deserve higher SEO rankings because they're willing to invest in their business. They must be legitimate and they must be in that area. Now this is tricky because it's going to get really weird because Home Advisor, Angie's List, these sites that are really local and spend a lot of money on pay-per-click are still going to have fantastic search results. Same thing with companies like Yelp, but small mom and pop shops will eventually be forced to have to advertise if they even want to show up in the search results, just based on the clog and Google's fight to stop the spam and stop the SEOs from getting what they want from the search engine. So in reality, my thought processes on this is Google is showing these bigger headlines. They're testing new things with AdWords. They're trying to get advertisers their biggest return on investment that they can, which is going to come with them controlling their ad system, which is normal. They should have the ability to do that. It's their network. But also they're going to determine SEO rankings based on the spend of how people are spending on pay-per-click, because a fake business that's manipulating the search engine is not going to spend money compared to a real business that's spending money on Google AdWords. It's going to become one of the easiest ways for them to detect SEO rankings is how much money somebody is spending inside of the Google search engines. With that being said, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next one.